What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome. You know what I'm saying? But it's the day after Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna be doing a video basically giving y'all a few tips about dating older guys. You know what I'm saying? The main thing that made me feel led to make this video is because a year ago today I was in this situation. You know what I'm saying? I was dating an older guy, and you know, I've dated older guys in my previous years as well, so I have a little bit of experience of how this can possibly go. I mean, I'm gonna just give y'all a few tips on what to avoid and what to do to make it work. You know what I'm saying? But literally a year ago today, I was in this very toxic relationship with an older guy. It's, you know, like, it's a lot of older men out there that want younger girls, and we be wanting them back. You feel me? Before we get into it, I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. You feel me? Like, y'all, I'm still healing from this relationship. Like, older guys, they can be very toxic. You feel me? Let's just get into tip 1 of dating an older guy. So the first thing that y'all should know about dating an older guy: don't be childish in the relationship, okay? Like, older dudes, they only date younger girls for the mature traits that they have. Like, you might be younger, but you look older, you act older. It's something about you that attracts this guy to even want to mess with you, because you younger than him. You feel me? Some men do like older women, but if they messing with you, it's something about you that they just like that's more mature than it should be. You feel me? Like, they not gonna want to be in a relationship with a kid. If that's the case, they can go get somebody their own age, or you can go get somebody your own age. But if you're gonna date somebody older, definitely don't be childish. And there goes into tip number 2: make sure he's not childish, because why are you childish? You know what I'm saying? You older than me. Like, I'm dating you to get something out of it, because, you feel me? Like, I don't know if I'm like wording this right, but nobody wants to be dating somebody older than them, but they act the same age as them. You feel me? Like, you can't be acting 16 and you're like 22. You feel me? It's just like, no. Like, you don't need nobody. Y'all see where I'm going with that? Like, if you're gonna date somebody older, make sure they act older. Like, y'all, but really both of y'all should be on the same page. It don't matter what age y'all are. Y'all should just be on the same page, period. That goes into tip number 3. Basically, make sure that he got a job, a car. Make sure he got something going for himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's older, so it's only right that he got stuff going for himself. You should not have more going for yourself than he does. You feel me? Like, it's not even about the money or materialistic things. It's just the principle. Like, no female want a broke nigga. Sorry. It's not like we gold diggers or anything. Because me personally, I don't want nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? You can have your own money. I got my own money. Just basically, like I said, make sure y'all on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a lot of dudes out there, they'll use a female to come up. You don't want nobody leeching off of you to come up. You should already have your own thing going, sir. It should not be, I'm the provider, because I'm the female in this, you know? So it's like, if you're gonna be older than me, you need to already have you a car, a job, something going for yourself. Like, it should never be like, my last relationship was literally that. Like, I had things going for myself. I had a job, you know, I was in school. What did he do? Nothing. You know, he played the game, smoked weed. He didn't have anything going for himself. Here I was thinking, oh, I got this older guy, but I mean, what am I getting out of it other than the sex? That's what most older guys will want you for, is for sex. So avoid that too. That's another thing. If you're gonna be with an older guy, make sure that it's not about one thing, because older guys tend to go for the younger females because we're younger, we're more naive. Like, we haven't really experienced heartbreak and stuff. So, like, just keep your guard up, you know? That's tip number 4. Play hard to get when you messing with these older guys. If you give it up too soon, girl, they gonna toss you to the side and get them another young chick, okay? Always play hard to get. Like, don't play it too hard to get, because some people don't like that. They'll straight up walk out on you and be like, hey, you doing too much, you taking too long, I see you trying to play hard to get. But you know, like, when I say play hard to get, like, just in other words, don't give up no too soon. Don't give up nothing too soon. Like, it's just like, don't even do it, girlfriend. They older than you, so they feel like it's easier to get that. Like, make sure that they're interested in you, your personality, the things you got going, and not just that one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could really go for like people that's like just now starting high school, they freshman year, sophomore year. Like, them older guys really ain't shit. Like, they trash. Like, so if you get one and you really like him, make sure that he meets all of your morals and standards. Like I said, he gotta have a car, he gotta have a job, and he gotta want you for you. It should not even be about sex. For one, if you're younger than him, depending on your age, I'm mainly speaking to like the females that are like in their teenage years. But if he's older and the first thing he brings up is like sexual behavior, like, girl, no. Next, that ain't the one, boo. Dudes in general, don't matter the age, like, if they always talking about sex or like just stuff that's like, it really don't matter, you know, and let's just say you're too young for that anyway, move on, girl. Don't even do it, because older guys can get in your head and really mess up. Like, they will really mess up your head and have you missing your blessings. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I was so caught up in my ex, right? Let's just say I was 16 and he was 19. But he really got in my head. This nigga didn't have shit going for himself. Nothing. Like, and it held me back. You know, I could have had a car by now. I could have been doing so many more things in my life. But since I was so caught up in this older guy, focusing on him, trying to help him come up when he didn't have nothing going for himself, it brought me down. You feel me? So, tip number 5, don't get too attached. You know, like, older guys, they most likely should have something going for themselves once again. So they might be busy, like, they might just have their own things going on in life. Like, you young, you might not have that many responsibilities as him. So don't be too attached. Like, don't be all acting like, basically put yourself first. Like, older guys, they don't want to feel like they're all you care about. Like, they want to make sure you got something that you're focusing on the same way that they have something that they're focusing on. Like just don't get too attached. Like, don't make your life revolve around that relationship. Like, you know, because that's how a lot of young females get hurt by these older guys. They get so attached, they get so caught up in the relationship. Like, it's just too much, girl. Like, just don't do it. Tip number 6, don't be insecure. Like, older guys hate that. Like, it's bad enough that they're dating you, y'all in y'all situation where, you know, you're the younger female and y'all might have a lot of haters. Like, his older hoes, they gonna be hating on you. They gonna be jealous because they like, dang, she young, how she pull him. You know, they gonna be mad. It's like, that's life. They're gonna be mad. So don't be insecure when it comes to this relationship, because I mean, he is older and you might have your insecurities where you feel like, oh, so you messing with them older bitches, you know. But don't do that. Obviously, they want to mess with you for a reason. It's something about you that's special. Like, don't bring up other females. Like, don't always accuse him of doing this and that, because even if he wasn't cheating, now you just put those thoughts in his mind to go cheat. Never be insecure. This could go for any relationship. Just don't be insecure. Like, if you don't know nothing for sure, don't assume, because that's gonna make that nigga go out there and be like, damn, she don't trust me, I might as well be doing what I want to do anyway. Like, I don't know why, but that's just how dudes think. They just, I don't know, girl. Just don't be insecure, you feel me? I don't know what else or how else to go into more depth about it, but just don't be insecure. Tip number 7, stay in control. And I say this because they're older. They can run over you. They're going to try to tell you what to do. They're going to tell you how to do stuff. I mean, and I don't know about anybody else, but me being an Aquarius, I don't like nobody telling me what to do, period. So just make sure you in control of that nigga. Like, I always say this, especially when he's older, it's very important that you set some boundaries and some standards when you're dating this guy, because they will try to, like, like, you just don't need that in your life. You ain't my daddy, nigga. Like, make sure y'all just be in one accord. Like, it just should never be like, oh, I'm the boss, you do what I say, because then that can get controlling and abusive. You don't need a controlling relationship. If that nigga can't let you do you, wear what you want to wear, go. If it ain't cheating, if he can't let you do what you want, then in that case he's insecure, and you don't need an older guy acting like a little bitch or a little baby. Like, you need somebody that's gonna encourage you to accomplish your dreams. And in any relationship, they should definitely support you and not be trying to control you and turn you into the girl that they want you to be, because this ain't that. You messing with me, you chose this. Like, you got yourself into this. Don't try to make me be somebody I'm not. Don't try to control me into acting older than what I am. I told you how old I was and you didn't care, so deal with it. Number 8, like, basically don't let him manipulate you, because older guys can do that. Like, most older guys, like I said, like, they get with this younger girl and they just feel like they can do whatever, get in your mind. Like, most guys will cheat if you don't follow these tips. Like, I hope I'm not going too fast with this, but they will cheat. Like, don't let that nigga get in your head. Don't let him manipulate you into thinking one thing when you know your intuition right. One thing about females, we always got the intuition, and we know when a nigga is doing something he ain't got no business doing, okay? Like, older niggas, they be so good with their words. They just be making up lies, like, getting in your head. Don't let him manipulate you, girl. And especially when it comes to sex, don't let him make you reconsider your morals because he want to fuck. Like, girl, you still young. You got plenty of time for that. Like, don't let no nigga manipulate you or pressure you into doing things that you normally wouldn't do if you was with somebody your age. Number 9, don't act too clingy. Like, this kind of goes into the first one when I was like, don't be too attached, but don't be too clingy. Like, always wanting to see him, always want to be around him, like, this could vary for many different people with different zodiac signs, but with my experience in dating older guys, they don't like nobody clinging to them too much. Like, give each other space, that's all. When it comes to being clingy, like, you gotta realize that you have to be on his level, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta act older. I'm not saying be somebody you're not, but just be yourself and don't be too clingy with him. Like, give each other space once again. And last but not least, you better learn from him. Like, if this is somebody that's on his shit, got a job, got things going for himself, learn from him. Like, he can really put you on to a lot of different things, Like, when you date guys, you be learning stuff from them. Like, older guys can teach you a lot of different things as far as, like, life tips. Like, if he's somebody that really care about you, he'll be putting you on to all kind of sources. Like, he might get you a new job. He might put you on to college or just things that'll help you in life, learn from that nigga. And not even that, if it went bad, for example, learn from that relationship and basically take what you got from that relationship and put it towards your other relationships in the previous future. So that's pretty much all I gotta say, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to upload something for y'all, something pretty simple. When it comes to dating these niggas, especially older niggas, things can go left or right, you feel me? You just gotta basically stay focused on you. Don't get too caught up in him, because they sense that. I don't know what it is, but they don't want nobody that's just like, she just young. Like, they niggas just know when you make them a priority, and that should never be. Yourself should be a priority first. Like, niggas will run over you, especially if they older. They'll start cheating. They'll start getting out of line. So you basically got to keep that nigga in line, keep him in check, make sure he got something going for himself. Don't be too easy to give nothing up. You know what I'm saying? Don't be too insecure. Don't try to, like, pin him on other females. Like, just be cool, vibe. Like, just be yourself. Don't act too childish. Don't act too grown. Just, if you and that nigga vibe, y'all vibe, you know. But just a little couple of tips for y'all. I hope that everybody is doing well, staying safe out this COVID. I'm gonna wrap this up. Need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, go listen to all my songs. You know, I'm on a come up, and I got more music dropping for y'all. But that's all for today, folks.